So my name is Manish. I am having a total of 30 years experience and a very strong experience in, domain industries. I was heading a couple of departments like the services, supply chain management, which you are saying, production, finance, sales and marketing, so and many more, right? Then course, which you are going to discuss. Then we'll see the overview, the journey of this F&O, then methodology, and then basic navigations, right? What we are going to do in the future. The basic navigation will include the favorites, the recents, modules, forms, records, and many more. Certification, if you want to do the certifications by doing the course, you can do certification yourself, or if you need our help, then we are here to help. And that is 100% guaranteed. And certification plays a major role whenever you are going for an interview. This will be an added advantage for you guys. So the labs, preferably you should have internet connection of 40 Mbps at least. If it is higher, that's always good, but not below this. Otherwise, you may face issues. System will be too slow to work. Maybe Microsoft Windows 10, 11, or whatever you have, but at least Windows 10 should be there. SSD, you are going to install this VM. Then at least 250 GB SSD. Free means it should be free for usage. HDD will not work, otherwise system will slow again. HDD is slow. It's a mechanical drive, SSD, semiconductor device, right? Solid state drive. Memory should be minimum of 16 GB and CPU i5 onwards. If you have i3, then it won't be possible to install that VM. 6 month unlimited access will be given. So you have two options. Either you can take the VM or we can give the web-based also. The difference between the two is VM, whatever data you create, that will be saved for you forever. But if you go for the URL based, so Microsoft used to refresh the data every time. So they used to restore the original data. Means whatever data we have created, that will go. Then we'll be helping you during the course. I'll be helping you with a lot of things. So that we will see when we'll be going through the course. As one of our friends just said, you are using CRM already, right? I told you Business Central is another ERP from the Microsoft. And then it is F&O which we are talking about. So the journey of this started was in 2005 approximately when Microsoft acquired it. Earlier, after 4 years, Microsoft used to launch the new version of the ERP. It was 3.0 in 2005, 4.0. So I am working since 2005. Then 2000. Then they changed the nomenclature year 2009, and in December 2012 it was launched in India, and we were the one who implemented it at one of the company. Then obviously there are a lot of bugs whenever any new ERP is coming, so they release release 1 without anything. It's release 1, release 2, and then finally the most successful version. And when it became web based, so they rename it to Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O Finance and Operation. So first in analysis phase, you gather customer requirement, their as is process, then to what they want from the new system. Both combined together will prepare a document called FRD, functional requirement document. Then based on this FRD and the system capabilities, whatever is available, you will prepare a document called gap fit. Fit means it is available, you will configure it. Gap means it is not available, that will go for the customization. And who will do the customization? Technical consultant, not you. You will be the functional consultant and the person who is doing coding, who is designing the forms, who is designing the reports, let's say technical consultant. The next phase comes redesign. Obviously, it requires resources and money, obviously. So generally people don't prepare it, but yes, if you want, you can. This is next step of the FDD, functional design, means the detailed version of this FRD. But this is the most important one. The next one, this is design phase. Whatever you have done, the gap fit, if it is a fit, you will directly configure, as I told you. So if it is customized one, then technical consultant has to first customize, and then you will do the testing of both the whatever setup you have done. Setup and configuration same site, you already know. So you will do the testing of your own setup, and then you will do the testing of the developed application or developed forms or developed whatever is customization has been done. If suppose there is some gaps, again you will start from the here, sir. Where went the wrong? Why it is not able to meet the customer requirement? Once you are fully satisfied yourself, then you will give the system to the UAT. UAT is what means they will do the testing now at their premise. You will be present there to help them, right? Because this is the first session you are taking with them, so you'll helping them. Then suppose you have done 10 test cases in the testing, so they make us 100 cases because they are the one who are doing actual transactions every day, so they will find something, and then you will arrange to fix all those issues whatever issues are coming during the UAT. If obviously here they don't know anything about the system, but here now they know everything about the system, so there may be changes. It depends on you, sir. If these are minor changes, you made yourself, right, the configuration or setup parts. But if it is a major changes, sir, then you may go through the CR. CR is change request, which is generally chargeable. So they need to agree on the costing to your project manager, and then again the same process will be repeated from requirement till UAT if there is a requirement. Then let us assume that everything is done now, user is satisfied, they had sign off. You need to take the sign off also from them. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you at the time of go live. Data migration, you will take the data from them, sir. Like opening balance will take, the masters will take, right? You will ask them to cleanse the data, means There could be duplicate record. There could be vendors which are not currently in use, maybe customers, maybe items. So many things are there. So the data should be uploaded after proper cleansing. See, there is a slogan, sir. If there is a garbage in, garbage will be out, right? So similarly here also, if you are putting some wrong data, means you are making your ERP, means there will be bad data inside the ERP. So better you should take whatever is current one as a best practice. Once you have done the setup, you have done the masters, you have taken the opening balances. Now it's time to go live. And go live is generally first of the month. Ideally, if it is first of the fiscal year, that's great, but that is not possible and feasible, sir. So generally, we take as first of the month. Suppose we are in the October, so maybe first November we can take a go live, and from the same day, your support will be started to help them. Ideally, first few months are already given, maybe 1 month or 3 month time, or maybe 6 month time, depending on the negotiation from your project manager to your maybe your salespersons to the customers. But it's there. Otherwise, after that, it's charging. Here, you see, company logo will come. This is the legal entity name. So there are so many companies available, demo companies. Or you can create your own one. I'll tell you how to create the new company also. Here, there are two companies and INMF you can practice for India. You see this one? That is a blank company always. So it is not suggested to work to that company. Then search. I will show you all the forms wherever product master is coming. Product information management and path also it is giving here. As soon as you open it, it will be as good as you are going through the modules. And same thing you can do from here. These are the different modules. You see, accounts payable. So in the finance, what modules we are going to cover? So first is the legal entity creations, which will be doing through the organization administration. You see here, legal entities, number sequence. I will tell you two ways. One is manual, another is through chart, where you can create in one go for all the legal entity, all the modules, or maybe one by one also. I'll tell you everything. Then the major module is GL, which will take most of our time. 40% of our course will be spending in the GL only. So what are the main things? One is the setup, and setup will start from chart of accounts. So this is complete setup. So our main focus as a consultant is always on the setup part. Second thing is masters and the transactions. In queries and reports, in the older version, if you have a chance to go through, sir, so these were separate before 2012. But now they have merged it, because either you just see inquiry or maybe you can download the reports and the periodic task. Every module you will find this. Then after GLs, we'll be doing AP, AR, budgeting, cash and bank management, fixed asset, and taxation part of India. GST setup, withholding tax, So there's a module called tax also. Earlier, this was not a separate module. This was a part of the GL. Correct? So this is what we are going to cover into the new course. You see, favorites, you can mark some favorites which you are used to open every time, like on the Chrome or maybe Edge you are using it. So if you mark it, you can see, you can open directly from here. Then let it come, sir. First, it is fetching the data from the cloud. So sometimes it may be slow. So many people are there. Favorites, this is the home page, sir. Like home we have recent modules. Suppose you open few last form. So you can see in the recent, just now I opened this. Before that, I opened this. So whatever you are opening the like Excel or Word, so you are using there, right? So similarly here also recent will be opened here. Task Manager, a very good features that I'll explain during once we start the class. You can prepare the document yourself. Help if you need anything, or maybe Google. There is Microsoft Community for the Google or Dynamics. We can use that also. And this is the user which we are using basically. The user. Oh, thank you so much.